There's this woman that's went viral. She's from Germany. She also posts content. I find out her name is Suraya. Is that her name? And she ended up meeting a Black American man from the States. And he went over with this woman and he ended up, becoming in a relationship with her, end up marrying her with time. And instead of her just enjoying her, marriage or whatever she has going on with her, Black American husband, she decides to take to the internet as a German woman, European woman. And it's very important why I'm bringing that part up. And she just has some choice words in a video. And the original video went viral. And then I'll play a clip of a follow-up of what she says to that. But let's have this conversation just coming from a Black American man.
I already knew I had him because there was simply no competition out there for me. But let's just look at it objectively. You had this average Black American guy who now was able to choose between what he was dealing with before and somebody completely new. And let me tell you, the moment I stepped into that man's life, he really didn't know how to deal with my femininity because I was not loud. I was not screaming. I was not trying to, be louder than him. I didn't interrupt him because that's not something that I learned from home. If somebody would speak, and especially a man, you would let that man speak and then you would listen and then say whatever you have to say, right? So I was clean. I cooked. He didn't know what it was when a woman is actually in the room asking him, like, do you want something to drink? Before I got myself something to drink. Do you want something to eat? Before I started to eat my food, I would ask him, do you want to have a bite? I would come out of nowhere and just have a fruit bowl and just offer him some fruit. He didn't know none of this. So my husband, back then boyfriend, really thought this was a dream come true. He didn't know how to deal with none of this because all this me coming through, just being nurturing by nature, his peoples and his family didn't even do that for him. Like the family, there is no family unit. The average family, especially Black American family, has barely a family unit. There is no breakfast, lunch, and dinner at set times. And these are things that I introduced my husband to with my family. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a snippet out of a whole YouTube video where I was talking about how my basic daily activities have impressed and impacted my husband's daily routine. I mean, it is just what it is. And you know what? A lot of women out there should apply that knowledge that I'm trying to give to you for free. Tell me, where did you hear me say that Black American women are no competition? I was not even talking about Black American women in particular. I never said anything like that I am better than them. I never said anything like I have better qualities than a Black American woman. No, I'm always talking about modern Western women in general. And by the way, a huge shout out and thank you to everyone who was listening with their ears instead of using their emotions. Because when you compare the caption of the video that I didn't even put on the video to the words that were coming out of my mouth, the caption had nothing to do with the words that I was saying. I mean, honestly, I was talking about the American family structure if you were able to get the message that I was trying to bring to you. Yes, I did say the average Black American family barely has a family unit. Not even in that statement, I generalized all Black families in America that they don't have a family unit.
So first of all, this is what I want to know. What women did her husband have access to? If women aren't clean, aren't cooking, never gave you nothing your whole life, never gave you any meal your whole life, what kind of woman you exposed to? That's first and foremost. Number two, I'm a grown man. I've never, and my wife has done everything that she's talked about. And not once I needed her to do that. I demanded her do that. It's because she just wanted to do it, right? But there are times that women can't do that. There are times that women feel sick. Dealing with the kids, especially if they're having kids. Women sometimes want to go to school. Sometimes they go to school, get a degree, they go to work. Or maybe they got a business or something they're working and they're not home to serve you hand and foot. You understand what I'm saying? And I guess I don't need a mother. I have a mother. I don't need a mother. So I don't understand why you think that's so impressive about what you're doing. So, I don't argue with. Not every American woman argues with a man. That's not true. I live in America, ma'am. I've been around, and yes, you did mention Black American people, and you mentioned Black American women in particular. Not every Black American woman I've ever met or dealt with has been argumentative. That's not true. Have some of them been? Yes. Have some of them had attitude? Yes. But it's not all of them. So for you to come out there and you did generalize, ma'am, you did generalize in the video. That's why people came at you, especially the offensive part when you said about Black American people don't really have a family structure. That's a lie. I'm talking about myself as a Black American man. I came from a great family structure out of Port Arthur, Texas. I still have family structure now. My family is doing very well. You understand what I'm saying? I know a lot of Black Americans who has a family structure and their family doing very well. We're not no feral people running around America, don't know where we going from to and fro. And number one, who are you? First of all, you're a foreigner to be coming into America, assessing Black America in particular. On top of that, the reason why people got an issue with you, ma'am, is that, yes, you're from Germany, but you are a European. You're a white woman. So you coming in and the way you're talking, it sounds superior. It sounds like you're superior. And even if you say, that's not what I was trying to say, but you have to understand who you are, coming from you, the place where my grandfather had to go fight at, Germany. You know what I'm saying? World War II, that place. A lot of our grandfathers and grandmothers had to go fight in World War II in your homeland, ma'am, because that guy that was running the place at the time, Hitler, was causing a problem. Anyway, so some people agreed with this woman. Oh, she right. Let me tell y'all something. I can't stand a Black person that do that. No other group does that. It don't matter if she's right, wrong, or in between. I am not going to sit up here and dump on my community because of what she say. Because why is she talking about German men and what they're doing? Why is she online talking about German men and why they didn't want her behind? Why isn't she talking about German men online, why she had to go cash out to get this brother? Because yes, she also admitted online that she had to show this man that she was the person for him. And she took him out. She bought him stuff. She did all kind of things for him. She was cashing out. Why does she have to cash out to a Black American man and she keep calling him average? Really? That's how you look at him? He's average? He's supposed to be your world or something way above average, but you keep saying that he's average. Like that kind of talk make a man think that, well, shoot, I could slide in on her because she look at him as average and she's publicly calling him average. That's not really much respect for him, man, but I guess, you know, you had to cash out to get him. That's that. So you have some Black men that'll be out here, oh no, but see, you heard how she treated him. She nice. Okay, all right. Brother Jason, roll that clip of Shahrazad Ali.
There's an idea circulating that white women are nicer than Black women.
Well, they are, because they haven't gone through what we have. They don't have the history we have. Why shouldn't she be nice?
And I agree 1,000% what Shahrazad Ali said. That woman right there and her people never been through nothing. Never been through it. They never had to worry about their men, German men, leaving to go get some milk from the grocery store and never coming back. They never had to go see German men being on a tree somewhere because of the color of his skin. They never had to see German men go to church or whatever and having the church blown up and all kinds of different things. They never had to see what happened to us, like Black Wall Street. They never have a German version of that. They don't have a story like Lake Lanier for German people. They have to go through all that. There's a whole lot of things that she and her people never went through, and you trying to compare that to Black American women and what they have been through and why they the way they are. Like, ma'am, you should just kept that conversation on your man and keep it right there. You're not going to get on here trying to give Black people advice or any person advice from that matter, because it goes back to this. Why a German man didn't want you? Why? And why aren't you talking about German men, period? Since you have more knowledge about German men, talk about them online. Let us learn about German men and what they got going on. I'm just saying, I just can't do that. Y'all, I can't do that. I don't care what wrong Black American women are doing or even Black American men are doing. I would never, never, never jump on the side of no other community against my own, because what I have seen in my lifetime, no other community jump on our side. When we talk about them, they never say, yeah, the Black people are right about this group of people. They never say that. Everybody stick up for their community. They say, hey, okay, they may be a problem, but mind your business. And that's the same thing I say to anybody else. Whatever problems Black American women got, we'll discuss that in our Black American community. I don't care if we going back and forth about anything. That's our business to go back and forth with. When it comes to you as an outsider, no, you can't come assess something that you don't know nothing about. And once again, that guy that you're with, you disrespecting him, calling him, he's just he's the average man. He's average. Like, so basically, what it seems like to me, he was your way out. And so you had to get with him. And in your mind, I guess I give this average Black American, I ain't got no other choice. You know what I'm saying? Now, word on the street is, and I don't know how true it is, but it's on the word on the TikTok street, that dude is even locked up right now. I don't know how true that is, and I don't know the reason why, but that's just word on the street. You know what I'm saying? But what she's trying to do, I'm just going to try to say this. And ma'am, if you want to talk to me, we can do an interview. That's fine, because I got questions. I love to talk to you. I think she's just trying to get a platform in the online space, just a platform. And that's okay. You can get your platform. You can talk about relationships. You can talk about whatever, but don't come in here like speaking on the Black community. If you want to talk about American culture, I guess that's fine, but keep that on the white American culture, because you relate more to them. You don't relate to us, because anything you say is going to be taken like you come in like with a superiority complex and a colonizer mindset. That's the bottom line. That's why that's really why you're getting the pushback. Really. I wouldn't dare go to Germany and try to assess German people and get on the internet in Germany talking crap about German people. And I don't even know the full history about Germany. I'm just assessing it off of the few people I know. Germans wouldn't put up with me doing it, so we shouldn't put up with you doing it. It's just that simple, ma'am. You can have a platform. I'm not against you having a platform. Just build your platform. Keep us out of it, or at least the assessment of us out of it. I mean, I know that's a quick way for y'all to get a platform these days. If you can't talk about nothing, talk about Black people. You can talk about that man you with, but leave the rest of us out of it. That's the only thing I say about that, because you're going to get smoked all day long for that. And that's just bottom line. Now, you got some Black men that'll big you up, and you got some Black men that don't think like me in the area of community. They think otherwise. I don't think that way. Whatever issues is going on with Black American women, that's for us to deal with as a community. You know what I'm saying? If any issues with Black American men, that's for us to deal with as a community. It is not for outsiders to be trying to assess our community. I just won't accept that. And